Hey, how's it going, Big Nation? This is David Labby with Big Man Fitness coming to you today on June 15th, 2017. It's Thursday. So I haven't made a video in a few days. There's been some family issues. Nothing crazy or major. Well, actually, kind of crazy. There's been some sickness going on in around the family, but life happens. You have to roll with the punches. And I ended up focusing on my family, and hey, I'm not really sorry for it. I hope that you guys understand. My family comes first. So, So today I wanted to talk about a minor victory and something that I feel very passionate about. Today I made a better choice. I did not make a perfect choice, but I definitely made a better choice. And what I mean by that is I went out and I was having a craving. Now, guys, remember, I haven't had sugar in over 97 days. What is it, 100 something days now? So far, in over 100 days, I haven't had any sugar. And I started to get a craving that I wanted to taste something sweet. It happens. Everybody has them, but today was severely strong, and I almost went for sugar-free. Chocolates. I went to the store. I was gonna get some snacks, which I do snack every now and then, which is fine. I usually account for it in my macros. Sometimes I don't. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm alternating strict days versus days where I'm not so strict. I'm still eating the right foods, and I'm still kind of gauging where I am, but I'm allowing myself a little bit of leeway, and that's helping out. And I'm still dropping weight. Right now, I'm still at 289 pounds. Well, actually, I'm at 290 pounds, but I'll let you guys know more about that. Water weight fluctuates, but I'm now down another belt hole in my belt that I bought. What is it? Over 7 weeks ago? 7 weeks ago now? 8 weeks ago? I think it's 8 weeks. All right, so now I'm down to the 6th notch, which is fantastic. I think that's awesome. But anyway, I had those packages I went to the store. I walked in, went through the aisles, was looking at all the cookies and snacks and everything else, chips, chocolate-covered almonds, dark chocolate-covered almonds, and then I was like, okay, I'll allow myself some sugar-free candy. Yeah, that'll be fine, right? Yeah, it'll be fine. So I went over to the aisle, I started checking out the few selections that they have, and I was looking at it. And I started to get a little excited about it because it was easy. It was an easy reward, and I knew that I was going to get instant satisfaction, instant gratification for what I was about to do. And I grabbed those packages off the shelf, and I had them in my hand. I was walking down the aisle with them. I grabbed those. I grabbed a couple other items, and I even grabbed sugar-free chocolate-covered vanilla wafers, right? And there's something like 2 grams of carbs per serving for net carbs. For net, that's after. So there's gross carbs and net carbs. Total carbs is gross carbs, which is all the carbs that are accounted for in the food, which includes sugar, alcohols, fiber, regular carbohydrates, sugar. Sugar, alcohols, and fiber are subtracted from the total to get the net, because sugar, alcohols, and fiber are not digested as sugars, or at least technically they're not. Sugar, alcohols, I'm against, which is hence my next choice. I had them in my hand. I'm walking down the aisle, and I'm kind of excited because it was going to be, something sweet and something that's nagging me. it was nagging at my heart, and I was like, this is wrong. This is not the right choice. This is exactly the choices that I made before that caused me to get into a bad predicament. I knew the feeling. Now, don't get me wrong, when I finally get into a maintenance plan, which I'm not in right now, I am going to allow that. But right now, I'm not at my current goal weight, and this is not part of my plan. And I had to accept that. But I still wanted something to snack on because I was hungry. Okay, what are better choices? So I went down the aisles, went and grabbed myself a thing of peanut butter, all natural peanut butter, went and grabbed myself a thing of beef jerky, which is technically a cheat for me because it has some preservatives and stuff that I'm not really into. But it was all natural jerky. It was an organic, all natural jerky. So, so it only had like a certain percentage of sodium was the primary preservative in it. But the point is, I made better choices. You can make better choices. I went and I grabbed some, and I also grabbed a rotisserie chicken. So I ended up eating the chicken. I ended up eating a couple pieces of jerky. And then I had a couple of tablespoons of peanut butter, right, over the course of a few hours, and that was my lunch. That was a good choice. I put down the sugar, even though technically it's a part of. If this is not a part of your, if that's a part of your plan, and like you don't really mind, and you're at a more maintenance weight, that's fine. It's your own choice. But I don't want sugar alcohols. There's going to come a point where I just go straight to low carb, right, as a maintenance plan, and I'm going to allow to have some real sugar. I do not want to do any chemicals anymore. I'm going to try and stay away from anything that I can, because that's a part of my plan. If it's not a part of yours, it's fine. I don't have anything against people that want to have that type of stuff, but I do believe that it is a higher risk of potential harm to the body, knowing that it's a unnatural chemical substance that the body doesn't process properly, and has been proven to cause problems, and some have been proven to cause problems. So that's just my choice. It's my choice. But getting back to choices, I made a good choice, and I felt better. It wasn't a perfect choice. I ate a good amount of chicken. I ate a couple of tablespoons of the peanut butter and a few pieces of jerky. That wasn't a perfect choice. I could have done gone and measured out everything and gotten a salad and everything else. That would have been more of a perfect choice. Do you know what I'm saying? But I didn't allow myself perfection, but I did hold myself accountable. And with that accountability, changed the course of this one choice. I could have felt extremely guilty right now, thinking about, oh man, I had the sugar alcohols, and like that could have been bad. I could have been really upset about that. It could have nagged at me, even though it probably wouldn't have really bothered me at first. But then over the next couple of days, I know the cycle. I know my own personality. I weighed my choices against my ultimate goal, and that's what I remind myself. What is my ultimate goal? My ultimate goal is 250 pounds, and then go to a maintenance plan, right? And I have other goals in mind, on the back burner, but that is my ultimate goal. And my current goal right now is to get below 275 in the next 3 months, right? That is my goal, and that's what I'm going to shoot for. That's what I'm working on. Nothing else. It kept me accountable. Holding myself accountable made a difference in my course of actions, in my behavior, which changed my actions, which is going to change my results, right? And holding myself to perfection can drive you mad. It can drive you crazy. You have to give yourself permission to make mistakes, right? Sometimes you just have to be able to forgive yourself. Give yourself permission to forgive yourself for the mistakes that happen, you know? And that's really difficult. It's really difficult because I struggle. I still struggle, you know? I still struggle with overeating. I still struggle with binging. You know, that's why I've been utilizing intermittent fasting and trying to account for these things. I found that the more consistent you get, the easier it becomes. Sorry about that. Well, as you guys know, this is raw and unedited, so it is what it is. Yeah, so I'm getting into the 11-minute mark. I just really wanted to talk to you guys about that because I think it's quite important to... You need to be able to hold yourself accountable while also giving yourself the ability, the permission to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the mistakes that happen, because mistakes will happen. If you're constantly making mistakes, then that means that you need to reassess your goals and you need to reassess your plan. That means that you might have to go back to the drawing board or take a look at the current plan that you have and break down your goals into even smaller steps. So that way it makes it even easier for you. I found that breaking my goals into stupidly small steps. I'm talking about go drink a glass of water. Get out of bed. Put your socks on. Right? Having routines. Take a shower. Brush your teeth. Weigh yourself. That's usually on my Sunday morning routine. Wake up, drink water immediately, go to the gym, and that's usually mine. I drink water, go to the gym, come home, drink water again, take a shower, brush my teeth, weigh myself, get dressed. The only thing that changes is that on Sundays when I weigh myself, every other day is when I don't weigh myself. So I only weigh myself on Sundays. I was at 290 pounds. And I just wanted to make you guys aware of that. I think that's about it. So guys, I hope that some of this information might help you. I hope that this might inspire some of you to really just take a look at what you're doing and allow yourself to understand that success is a gradient scale, and that in order to make progress, you only have to be a little more than halfway to perfect. And what I mean by that is be a little bit more than in the middle. 0 is complete failure, 10 is perfect. Don't expect 9 and 10 all the time. There are times when I nail things out of the park, and sometimes I go above and beyond and I hit an 11 or 12, which is technically anything more than 100% is technically not real, but you understand what I'm saying. You nail it out of the park, you do amazing, and you reach and achieve and shoot over your expectations. And then some days you just don't. And sometimes I find it much easier to maintain. I'd rather, if I can't run a full 5 miles at first, I'll walk, and then run, and then walk, and then run some more. Just keep taking some steps. That's it. Just don't stop. Don't stop and then go back. That's the whole point. Like, I had to slow down a little bit. Okay, but I'm still making progress. That mentality made a huge difference for me. It's made pretty much the whole difference is that I'm not completely holding myself back. I'm allowing myself to go, okay, I have 10 different problems going on right now. Let me focus on these 6. The other 4 can kind of take a back burner right now. So I had the problems that I was really hungry and I was having some very bad cravings. I couldn't really take care of the cravings because it was going to be a very bad problem for me, but I had to do something. So I got some snacks. And I got some food that I needed anyway, right? I need to eat. So that's the decision I made. And because I made a better decision, it gave me more confidence today. And it gave me a little bit of a better feeling, a feeling of success and a slight victory that's going to keep me going. I feel great about this. And today, I did a little bit better. Every time that you do a little bit better, relish in that minor victory. Don't keep on looking at your primary goal 24/7. Have it as a reminder for acknowledgement, right? But don't, like, oh, I'm not at 250 pounds yet. Don't let yourself get into a deficit mindset. It's just going to hurt you in the long run. Anyway, I'm going off on a rant. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you liked, if you enjoyed any of this video, just hit the like button, please. I appreciate it. And if you want to leave a comment or ask any questions, hit the comment button down below. And if you want to continue watching my journey, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to see you in the future. This journey is going to be amazing, and I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, I can't wait to see what's going to happen at the end of a year. I mean, I'm not really focusing on it. I'm only focused on the next 91 days. But still, where am I going to be in a year from now? It's kind of interesting to think about that. So anyway, wish you guys the best. Be informed. Stay motivated. Live big. Who up, guys?